I'm here. How are you guys? Oh my gosh. Oh, Nancy. I did not realize it's a week today. A week today. I do not know where I am, what I'm doing. I feel like a squirrel playing with a raccoon, going through a tunnel, finding a ferret. I'm just like, what day is it? Oh. Oh my goodness. Hello, Sue. How are you? Oh my goodness, guys. I am just like, there is so much going on. And I so want this retreat to Texas to connect and work out much better than last year. So for those that do not remember or do not know, last year, I was lucky enough to go to the Crafters Paradise Retreat, which was their first inaugural retreat down in Texas. And I was given information when I was talking to the person on the phone from the airline. You got me. No, we're not hanging out. We're talking. And my brain didn't click that it was an international flight because I'm in Canada and Texas is not in Canada. Although there is a Calgary in the US, but that is not me. And when I got to the airport to check in, they informed me that I was past the date or the time. I was past the time of dropping off my luggage, my checked luggage, to get on the plane. Yes, I had a meltdown in the airport in front of my husband and my son and all the WestJet employees. Not very proud of it, but it happened. So if that is not something you've experienced, I did it for you. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Oh my gosh, I so cannot wait to meet you in person next month. I am just like, I can't believe it's that time already. So, what have I learned from my trip to Texas for the Crafters Paradise Retreat in 2024 that I'm hoping I don't do again in 2025? I hope to have checked luggage this time. Because if you guys don't recall or do not know, they wouldn't let me check my luggage because I was past the time. I was past the time. And they were a stickler about it. And yet, plane was half empty. I had 3 seats to myself that I could lay down and nap because it was a red eye that was going to Atlanta. And okay, no. This is not what's going to happen this year. But I have like the best stories because I couldn't check my luggage last year. I had my backpack. And Nancy, you know all about this. Nancy was my savior last year. Among other people. Oh my God. So many people, if you guys are looking for members, peeps, tribe people who understand, support, are non-judgmental, patient, compassionate, you've come to the right place. You've come to the right place. Each and every member I met last year, oh my gosh. I think the first thing they saw of me was tears, tears, tears. Because I had gone to the point of no return in terms of anxiety, worry, meltdown, whatever could be thrown at me, I could care less because the worst had happened to me. But this year is going to be very different. Fingers crossed. So last year, I was so excited. I pulled up my suitcase. I was starting to lay things out like a month beforehand. And I repacked multiple times. I don't need that. Oh, I do need that. I don't need that. I do need this. No, no, yes, yes. And I repacked like 5 times. It was in the living room. So Dipper got every chance for 30 days to go through my suitcase, sniff, and double check that I had what I needed. Well, so she may have been my mother going through making sure I had what I needed. But when it came down to crunch, standing at the gate saying, please let me on. And I'm like, you're more than welcome to go on, but your suitcase is not. And you're like, what? But the suitcase is me. I have what I need. And standing at the check-in counter, taking your suitcase, propping it down, and laying it open for the whole world to see. And when I say the whole world to see, I am talking about toothbrush, bras, underwear, gifts, things you do not want others to see, but you're at the point of, I don't care. Okay, get your shit together. Yes, I said it. Get your shit together and let's do this. Because I made a commitment that I'm meeting people there. So that's what I did. I opened my suitcase and I'm like, okay, underwear, socks, bras. Okay, I think I have a couple of shirts. Okay, light pad stays. Okay, tweezers I can't take on board with me. Okay, yeah. And you take, in that split moment, you decide, you make that choice of what your essentials are. You have 30 seconds. Go. What are you taking with you? It's kind of like when you're going to be deserted on an island. What are you taking with you? What's the one thing you're going to need? Well, in this case, it was, think of a Walmart cloth grocery bag. In my case, it was a Canadian Superstore bag. And what could I fit in it? That's what I took. Fire starter. Right? And it's funny, Nancy, that you say fire starter, because my superhero name is Firestar. That is funny. That is funny. Fire starter. You really quickly choose what you're going to need. I'm like, okay, toothbrush, deodorant, toothpaste. I need this one kit because Cheryl G-Ma, is going to help me bling it up, and I need its drills. I need my gifts for my Secret Santa. That was the Secret Siren. I'm like, oh, that's too big. No, I can't take that with me. Okay, I need to replace that one. And then it's like, okay, bye, everybody. I'm off. That literally was it. And if you don't believe me, you can ask anyone that was at the retreat last year. So this year, I need your help in making sure I don't miss anything. So I have my pencil, I have my book, and we're going to make a list of what do I need. Now, as I do this, I always think, I'm not going to forget anything. Wrong. So, what are the essentials you need to take to a retreat that is not in your country and that you're allowed to bring with you, but not too much? Because if you're like me, I can't sit still when I see new faces or I see my friends from online and I'm like, oh my God. And it's interesting that a lot of people think I am a social butterfly. And you're probably going, yeah, right. Yeah. Diamonds around the world. Hello, hello. How are you? So we're talking about retreat stuff here. Because, I mean, there are retreats, lots and lots of retreats. And if you get a chance to go to one, do it. I don't care what retreat it is. Go. It is amazing. It is intimidating. It is confusing, scary, anxious, happy, joy, inner child glee. Yes, I am very good. I'm a little scattered because diamonds around the world. I am a little scattered because it dawned on me this past weekend that a week today, I'm flying down to Texas from Canada. And I'm like, oh my God, it's here already. I'm not ready. So Nancy says, this is my 4th retreat and I love it. Yes. And there is a retreat out there for everyone. There are so many different retreats. There are cruises. There are camping. Nancy says, prepare yourself, it's hot. It's been rainy here. We've been turning our heat off because it gets hot. Then we turn it on because it gets cold. Then we turn it off because it gets hot. Then we turn it on because I'm like, I feel like I'm in a menopause phase. Like, oh my God, I'm hot. Kopakai GLE is my first one. I'm one of those emotions right now. Yes. Yes. Nancy, 92. No. It is, let me just see. Let me see what temperature it is right now for us. Weather. Right now in Canada, in Calgary, Alberta. Are you ready for this? Now remember, this is in Celsius. 9 degrees Celsius. It says, oh, you can't see it. It feels like 6 degrees Celsius. We had a high of 12 degrees today, and it's going to get down to 1 degree. But last week, we were like 24 degrees Celsius. Like, Mother Nature is going through a menopause, and I'm right alongside you, but I don't want to be alongside you. But I'm glad because the males can feel what the females feel. Please convert. Well, let me convert that for you. 9 Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? So 9 degrees Celsius right now is actually 48.2 Fahrenheit. Half of what you had. So while it's 9 degrees Celsius, it feels like 6 degrees Celsius. So instead of being 48, we're 42 Fahrenheit. Okay. Last week we were 24 degrees Celsius, which is 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Hot flash. Yeah. Drop the bomb. Sue, same here, right? In Ontario, right? Yeah, like, although I really can't complain because the plants look amazing. Sparkle, victory. Oh my God, another person I cannot wait to hug. And congratulations on your daughter graduating. Cooper Kai says that is almost 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. Now, mind you, 24 degrees Celsius for us in the summertime is like, oh, Sunday. Yeah, we're good. Let's go lay down in the backyard and soak up those rays. Last year, we hit 38 degrees Celsius. And we were in the backyard going, and ew, it's a dry heat. Because our heat is different than even Ontario heat, BC heat. Depending on where you are, your heat is different. Texas heat, oh my gosh. However, I did learn last year that if you're in one part of Texas, it's a wet heat. And if you go across to the other side, it's a dry heat. Which I guess makes sense because it has to change somewhere. But logically, my brain goes, it's Texas. So it's a wet heat. So last year at going to the retreat, I had to go from Calgary to Atlanta to Austin. Mind blowing. Heat is heat, still hot. Nancy, just saying, you should know because you're a hot mama. Okay, that was weird, but that's okay. And it's a cultural difference too. So for an individual who is Caucasian, in the area that we live, we are very multicultural. Going down to Atlanta felt very different because Atlanta is very darker skin. And I just felt it felt very different, not because of the skin. Don't get me wrong, not because of the skin. I have a nephew who is biracial. I love him to death. I have friends, right? But when you're going through an airport that is mainly white or Caucasian, and you get into another airport that is not majority Caucasian is one thing. Getting into an airport that is not majority Caucasian and you don't have a boarding pass printed and you have security people asking you how you're paying for your way through and the scanner is beeping and you have to go through the body scan and it still beeps and you need to be patted down and you are just like, I don't care. I have nothing to hide. I'm just thinking human here. I am not thinking color. I'm not thinking culture. I'm just like, do what you need to do. I have nothing to hide. It is kind of weird. Then you get into the other side and you're waiting for your airplane so you can board, and all you feel is this sweat. You're like, ew, everyone's seeing me sweat. No. It's a different experience. Just saying. Sparkle says Kansas is the same. Where I live gets up over 115 Fahrenheit in the summer. I don't know how you do it. And there's no relief in the shade. Yeah, because even if you go to the shade, it's still hot. Right? And then you try and cool yourself down with the water and it kind of, you're just dehydrated. How do you stay hydrated? You step outside and it's sticky and the air is hot. That's 46 degrees. No, I'm good. I'm good. 46 degrees Celsius, I'm good. Although I will take Cancun and Havana anytime. I love the heat. I love the sun. It just warms me up. It's the sweat part that I'm good with. Jenny, yep, you sweat in places you didn't think you could sweat. Mm-hmm. Under the boobs, on the pits, between the legs, down. Oh, behind the knees. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. TMI. My apologies. Spark, right? Nancy, I got patted down last time because the shirt I was wearing had bling on the front. No! Did you really? You didn't share that story. You had bling on the front of your shirt and it set the sensors off. I would never have thought of that. Would never have thought of that. I mean, when I think about setting the sensors off and being swabbed, having your stuff searched, being patted down, going through the body scanner, I think of like metal plates, pins, hip replacements, belts, watches. I'm surprised glasses don't go off. I'm like, and it says, yeah, I don't travel with that shirt on. Okay, you're going to need to send a picture of me. Sorry, you're going to need to send me a picture of that shirt. So I don't. Sparkle says, random question. Do I bring my special lemonade next week? Hell yes. 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 And we're not waiting till the last night to finish anything off. Please. Now, please don't get me wrong. I am not an alcoholic. I socially drink. Nancy, is that even a question? Right? Exactly. Do you need to ask me? No. tell me what you need me to bring, because I'm coming in a day early and we are picking up refreshments before we come. I'm innocent. LOL, I'm bringing a full bottle. Probably won't be finishing anything. Oh, is that a challenge? Nancy, I think that's a challenge. Rebecca, is that a challenge? Because I think the challenge is accepted. Now, diamond paintings. Jenny, so sorry. I got to take the doggy out and head to bed. I'll catch the remainder on the hug or on the replay. Hugs. I am so hugging you when I see you in Ohio. And if I can fit you in my suitcase coming home, that's what I'm going to do. I tried doing that with Nancy and Rebecca and Liz and Alexis and Nancy. It didn't work last year, but I did have a box. Because I couldn't have my suitcase, I brought a box. And it was the best. Nancy, be sure to bring your secret cups. Ooh. I should have brought it up. I have one of those big, it's not a Stanley cup. I got it at Costco. We do need to have cups to conceal. Sue says, good night, Jenny. Have a good sleep. Yes. Sweet dreams. Enjoy the puppies and the doggies. Oh, my goodness. Yes, have a wonderful night. So I don't have a Stanley Cup, but I do have like, I don't want to call it a thermos because it's not a thermos, but it's like a thermos, and it's like a really big one like this. It's like a 32 ounce, I think it is. And it can come with the opening, like the water bottle, or it comes with the sippy with the straw. I'm bringing my straw so I can. But do I want to bring the straw? Yes, I want to bring the straw, but I can't. Okay, this is going to sound really bad. It's not what I mean. I'm going to need to sip slowly. Need to sip slowly, because if I sip fast, it's going to bring in more air and I'm going to get really like tipsy. That is funny. I'm bringing a big Awala. No one will know. Is it on your list? No, it's not on my list. So let's get to our list. What do I need? Underwear. That is a must, which includes bra. I'm not bringing a swimsuit, although there is a pool, but apparently it's going to be really, really cold. Right, Rebecca? No big gulps or you pass out early. Could you imagine that? Oh my God, could you? That would not be funny, but that would be hysterical to be going out there because it's warm, right? It is warm. And I'm like, so I'm trying to refresh. Sure. Oh, are you beautiful? Yeah, sipping fast, especially with carbonation, yummy adult fluid, I would be like, oh. Because when we go to like the Saddle Dome, which is our like hockey arena for the Calgary Flames, the beer, they changed it, but the beer, because it was underground and they would have to pipe it up, would have that kind of feel to it. And then if you put a straw through your plastic cup, You only needed one for the entire hockey game. You would want more, but you only needed one because you would be staggered. So, yes, no big gulps. But did you know, okay, squirrel moment, did you know that if you take a big gulp or a Slurpee, aka Froster, and add yummy adult stuff, does the same thing? Just saying. Okay, water bottle with straw. What else do I need, guys? What else do I need? I'm not planning on bringing any craft material because I didn't finish anything last year. I got too busy meeting new people, walking around, watching everybody else do their thing, run up and down the stairs from my room down. I didn't get anything done. Didn't. So my suggestion for anybody who's going to their first retreat is if you're going to be excited to meet these individuals that you've met online in groups, events, you may just want to go and hug them and hang out with them and laugh and chuckle and cry and reminisce and have deep conversations. You probably don't want to bring any project you really want to get finished. So I'm not bringing. But I am bringing 1, 2, 3. That doesn't look right. 3. I am bringing 3 kits with me for blinging suggestions. Maybe 4. Right, Rebecca, you're also busy making suitcases, aka the Rhonda suitcase. You guys did a fabulous job. I even had a handle on it. Okay, it's a pun on my pun, but I did. We actually had tape, and I actually had a handle on it. And it survived coming all the way home. That was like, oh my God. And the late nights and just being you. I think that's the part I absolutely like the most. I would rather, for me personally, I would rather get to know people and chat with them than go, damn, I didn't get this canvas finished. I didn't. But that's just me. And the fun stuff that we had like the trip to Buc-ee's and the party wagon. And oh my God, the trips to Walmart. The Walmart that we were in last year has an alcohol section. We don't have that in Canada, at least not here in Alberta. And just, oh my God, stories and the connections. So I need to put down my 3 kits for blinging. Now, there is a caveat to that because I'm bringing 3 kits with me, but only one of them is coming back with me because Cheryl G is going to take those other 2 kits with her to bling up. And I don't want to used the whole retreat having her focus on blinging kits up for me and everybody else and not enjoying the retreat. That's not fair. And I dropped my pens. So I'm going to see Cheryl at the Crafter's Paradise. And then I get to see her at the Great Lakes a month later. So she's going to take my 2 kits, my hummingbird, which is massive, and she is also going to be taking the, oh my gosh, what's it called? It's from Dreamer Designs. It's the squirrel that has the staff, and he's like the wandering whiskers, because I'm going to be doing that one for Get Your Weird On next year, but I want it blinged up. So she is going to take it with her, because I know there are a couple of other people who are going to be doing that kit as well. And that will be an option if they want to bling it up and have an enhancement kit, or bling it up by themselves. Oh, Tropic Twins. Yes, I need my gifts. Thank you. Gifts. And gift bags. Yeah. You know what? I have gifts. And that's a great reminder, because this weekend I was like, how am I going to wrap them? Oh, crap. So I need wrappings. So gift bags. So I need to find my gift bags still. What I might do is I might pick them up down there, or I might just grab stuff. I don't know. Okay, underwear, bra, water bottle and straw, 3 kits for blinging, gifts and water bottles. What else do I need? Oh, I need my passport. I will not be going through. Passport and Nexus card. I need my American money, US dollars, because the vendors will be there, and I am so excited to see what they're bringing. Okay, I just had a squirrel moment. Okay, toothbrush, paste, deodorant, because I don't want to be smelly. Oh, comb to go through my beautiful locks. Comb and shampoo. Medication. Yes, prescriptions. Thank you, Courtney. That was my squirrel moment. I was like, I had it, and then it was gone. Prescriptions. Yes. Makeup. Yes, makeup. What else do I need? Oh, I'm going to need my tweezers, because if I am going to do something, it's going to be probably something I pick up there. So I'm going to need my my kitting set. And I'm not going to remember what I say about that. So let's spell that out. Tweezers, wax, straightener. And when I say my straightener, I'm referring to this one. It has my straightener, and it has my seam ripper. Do we need pillows? No. Apparently there are pillows, but I am going to bring my neck pillow for the airplane. Oh, you guys are such a great help. Neck pillow, earbuds. Yeah, no pillows. Yay. Well, you know, and it's funny, right? Thank goodness. Because I actually did have a pillow in my suitcase last year, and then I couldn't bring it. Comfy clothes, shoes, and PJs. Ooh, PJs, yeah. My roommate won't want to see me naked, and I don't sleep naked. You don't want, sorry, TMI. PJs, comfy clothes. What else do I need? Okay. Basics. Oh, shoes. You said shoes, right? Yes, shoes. Which means socks. Socks. This reminds me when my kids were little and we would try and prepare them for our out-of-town trips. So we would always start either top to bottom or bottom to top. So I have shoes, socks, underwear, comfy clothes, which is pants, and then bra, shirt, comb, shampoo, makeup, jacket. And I know I won't need a jacket when I'm there, but when I come home and when I go, I want to cover myself up in the airplane. So I need a jacket because I'm going to be going from cold to hot, hot to cold. Flip-flops. Oh, maybe I'll bring my shark flops. That would be fun. Okay, shark flops. They're sharks. And if I bring the shark flops, then I need to paint my toes red. So nail polish. Nail polish red. Rebecca, my roommate is American Liz. And the reason why I say American Liz is because we have two Liz. And I can't say Liz P because both of them are Liz P. So we have to split them up. Makeup remover, face wash. Yes. I hope you guys are making your list too. Remover and wash. See, I'm making my list. Body wash. Yep. Oh, yeah, because I don't want to be smelly. You might need a jacket inside. Yeah. I don't know, right? Because there's air conditioning and we can go outside. Fan, little mini fan. So my daughter this Christmas got me a little fan and it has like 3 settings. This has to come. So even if I'm not in air conditioning, I can fan myself. Moisturizer, body and face. Yes. Moisturizer, yes. Because even though we do get moist, it is expelling. We need to moisturize ourselves. Nancy says, I'm actually flying from San Antonio to Dallas. 50 minutes. Boom. Oh, nice. Now, are you coming? Which day are you coming in, Nancy? Are you coming on the Wednesday or the Thursday? Cheryl. Oh, hi, Nancy. Looking forward to seeing you. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Wednesday. Where are you staying? Because I know Cheryl Gma is going to be going to Muni Maid, and I think it's in the chat for the Crafters Paradise chat. Fresco. I don't know where Fresco is. Sorry. Not sure if you saw it. Charger. Ooh, yes. Yes, chargers. Okay, so when you say charger, that includes phone, watch, earbuds, not pug, buds. What else do I need for a charger? I probably won't need a light pad because I'll be chatting too much. I'm being a goofball. Charger. Yeah, I didn't even think of the charger. That's a really good point. Charger. Do I need snacks? What else do I need? What else do I need? What else do I need? Oh, fan. Yes. So for my Getting Upset, I'm going to be bringing in my Dip in Time pen. Oh my gosh. I am so glad I'm doing this list because I am so not going to remember all these things. DP pen. If you need snacks, I'll take you to get some. Yeah. Does anybody know if there's a Costco around? And if we have a Costco, can I use my Canadian Costco in the US Costco? Because the Costco's also have a liquor store and they have big snacks. Do you have a plug-in thing for the table? No, I don't. But I have an extension cord. Extension cord. And I think, while I'm thinking of it, Nancy, that's a good question. Yeah. I mean, I'll bring it with me anyways. I'm also going to bring my glass container. So if I do fall asleep on the plane, I can put them in there and they don't need to get squished. Which reminds me, eyeglass container and cleaner. Cleaner. Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys do. Both of you do. Yes. Nice. Do we need ping pongs? So for those that were there last year, do we need ping pongs? A paddle? I need to go through my stash. Rebecca, are you looking for more of those heart wax containers, those clear containers? Oh my gosh. That was like my best. Oh, what do you guys think about a whoopee cushion? Because I got a whoopee cushion at the Great Lakes Escape from my Secret Santa last year. And it's so much fun. I'll put it down. Whoopee cushion. Have to think about this. I think it's a really good start. You should totally bring that. It's on my list right now. Whoopee cushion. Okay. I think that's a really great start. And I'm planning on going live next Wednesday from Texas. It may be short, but I may have people with me. That will be such a hoot. Yeah. Rebecca says, I don't think I'll be able to gather up enough of them to do the same project. Makes me sad. We can ask. We can ask. Cheryl, or how long is your flight? I think my flight is like 4 hours. I was able to get a direct flight this year. Yes. And then I actually have a direct flight going home. Yes. I get in like 11:30 Texas time on Wednesday. And I've arranged to meet with Liz, Canadian and US, because I can't decide between the two of them, and Alexis. And then when I fly out, it was either early in the morning, like 9 a.m., or like 4, 5, 7 p.m. It's later. So I picked the later one. I'm more than happy to sit and wait for the counter to open. And I don't want to be rushing, so I'm really glad about that. I am so looking forward to seeing each and every one of you that is going to be there. If you're not going to be at the Texas retreat, you're going to be at the Ohio retreat. I cannot wait. Oh my God, it's coming up so fast. And if you're not at one of those retreats, you are definitely in my thoughts. I will be trying to share as much as I can, not within the rooms, because it is going to be that time there, but the stories, the laughs, the, oh my God, did Rhonda actually do that? I can't believe she did it. I'm really looking forward to it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Nancy, it is going to be nice. Cheryl is nice. Oh my gosh, Cheryl, I want to spend more time with you this year. Okay, Cheryl, if that's okay. I'm asking ahead of time. And no, I will not be bringing Dipper with me. She's staying home with the boys. But maybe we can FaceTime with her, because I know Eric does that with me. But that's later, all off to some more time-lapse video filmed and edited. Woohoo! Nice Mutt Nuts. Thanks, Mutt Nuts. Cheryl says yes. Yes. I mean, the group was smaller than my first retreat, but there are so many people I still didn't get a chance to really spend time with and get to know. And I really want to spend this time getting to know as many people as I can. So I am going to wish you guys all a good night. I'm just really happy to see you guys. It's been a tough day. It's been a tough while with my mother-in-law passing, not having a will, trying to sort things out. And we have an appointment with the lawyer tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So fingers crossed with how things go. Then I follow that up with a therapy appointment, and then I'm going to crash. Then I'm going to pack. So, oh, I need to garden too, so I got to figure that out somewhere. Oh, and play with Dipper. But I am just going to be thinking about this trip and adding stuff to my suitcase that you guys have given to me. My flight leaves at like 6:45 a.m. Mountain Time next Wednesday. I can't wait. Oh my God, I am so looking forward to you guys. This is like one of my highlights of all the years. So until then, I will see you soon, raccoons.